Hey, horse friends, I'm Becca Salamone, and you're watching American Horse Talk Live. I'm so excited to have a good friend of mine, two good friends of mine today, on with me to talk about Taylor McIntosh's upcoming clinic. And the first one that you see there is Bayron Knight. How you doing today, Bayron?
I'm good.
Good, good. Well, we had you on American Horse Talk before, so you've done this a little bit, and you kind of know the routine here. But tell us a little bit about this clinic that's coming up, because you're the organizer, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Um,
go ahead.
what we've got going on is a 2-day horsemanship clinic put on by Taylor McIntosh. It's right here at Stratford Equestrian Farms in Auburn, Alabama, which this is a hunter jumper barn. Actually, the barn was built in 1936. It's the old Jimmy Graves tree farm, and we've reconditioned it, I guess, and it's got a barn, and they board horses and things like that. Do hunter jumper lessons, and we have Taylor come out and give the kids a lesson in horsemanship. And we decided we'd have a clinic and open it up to the public. It is, like I said, October 20th and 21st. It'll be from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. each day. Lunch will be provided for the participants. Auditors are welcome as well, and we're only doing $10 a day for auditors. We'll have food here to purchase. Holly Brown, she's the owner and the trainer of the barn, and she was actually born in Portsmouth, England, and raised in Madison County, Alabama. She's been working with horses, since she was 5, so she's been around them quite a while. And besides the training, she's really recognized for the horse health care and barn services she provides. One thing about the clinic I'd like to stress is it's for all disciplines. It's not a Western clinic or a hunter jumper. It's a horsemanship clinic, and we have here at the barn, we have everything from retired people that do trail riding, and myself, I do trail riding. We have a 10-year-old that works with him that's a hunter jumper with a pony, 13-year-old all the way up to college ages that work here, and they do hunter jumper and also work with Taylor, and it's really been beneficial, confidence wise, and controlling their horse. It's a really good clinic.
Awesome. You see me kind of looking to the side here, and I'm sorry, I was trying to see if we were live, and we actually are live. So, and I see my husband was on there. So, hey, Frank. Yeah. You have lots of different people that go out there, and is there any particular incidents that you've noticed out there of like improvement in horsemanship since Taylor's been coming?
Oh yeah, and it's been a drastic change. The little 10-year-old girl. She has a pony, and it's kind of green broke. Her name's Hannah, and she's been working with the pony, and he's really kind of hard-headed a little bit. You know how ponies can be sometimes, and she really kind of a little timid with him at first, and after I think 3 lessons is what she's had, 3 1-hour lessons with Taylor. I walked out there the other day, and she's out there lunging the horse by herself. She's got control of the horse. She's, I was shocked. I was watching, and I looked over at Holly. I was just amazed at just how well she was doing. I mean, this is a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I wished I could lunge a horse like that. And her confidence in riding is unreal. And there's another girl, Callie. She's 13. She's real timid, type, shy person, and she was extremely nervous the first day she was with Taylor. And she was so nervous, she had tears in her eyes.
Really?
And by the end of the lesson, you could see great improvement. And now she's out there cantering her horse during the last lesson, like she's been doing it all her life.
It's awesome.
It is, and got a college kid that had a bad accident. That after you have those accidents, it's kind of a little hard to get back on.
Yeah, it's scary.
and you could tell, she really didn't want to get back on that horse. But after just 1 lesson, you could see a huge difference. After 3 lessons, you'll come out to the barn. She's out there riding her horse bareback. I mean,
That's great.
Amazing transformation.
Now, how many of these clinics do you organize per year for Taylor?
I do one a month here at the barn. We do 1 hour lessons for anybody at the barn that wants to participate. And we always have a cookout along with that too. Sometimes we'll have auditors here. There's no charge for that during those sessions. We just allow them to come and watch. But we do, like I said, we like to do that once a month. We call it our monthly cookout, and Taylor comes and we do lessons. We may do 8, 9, 10, 11, eat lunch at 12, and then continue on throughout the day.
Okay, and do you just do organize the clinics at that barn, or do you do all of his clinics?
No, ma'am. I just do this barn.
Okay. All right. Well, is there anything else you want to add before we talk to Taylor?
No, ma'am. I really probably need to get Taylor on and let him go over what he does.
Yeah, exactly. The man of the hour, or the 30 minutes. Come on, Taylor. Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
How are you doing? Now, I'm going to take this title down because you are not Bayron Knight, and it says you are. So I'm going to hide that one. That's actually Taylor McIntosh, folks. So, yeah, you're a good friend. We met you, I guess, I don't know how many years ago, maybe 2012, 13, when you were doing the Mustang makeover up in Priceville.
Yep, that was in 2014. So
Was it really? Okay.
we were in 2013 and did that. And then 14 went with the Mustangs and started going that route.
Okay. Yeah, and we followed you on, I guess, Alabama Horse Talk, followed your journey.
Yeah.
And ended up, filming you. And I was like, I picked the winner.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That was a time with the Mustang deal. We made so many good friends with that, and really grateful we got to do that. And it really kind of launched my career to where it is today.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your career and how it's progressed since then.
Oh, since then, we've been doing clinics everywhere. We even had a chance to go to Alaska and do a clinic, and that was amazing. We were in an indoor arena, and I look out the window, and I'm going, wow, there's mountains out there. It's taking me places that I've never even dreamed to be able to go just because of horses. So it's kind of cool to do a clinic, back home here in Auburn and say, hey, I can sleep in my own bed tonight when I do this clinic. So that's going to be a fun thing about this one.
Yeah. So it's October 20th and 21st, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So that's close to Halloween. Are y'all doing any fun things with candy and stuff?
We might open up something there. That gives me some ideas. We might have a little trick or treat or something.
Yeah, a little pumpkin carving contest or something. I don't know. Well, tell us a little bit more about yourself, and besides the clinics that you do other things too, right?
Yeah, I mean, we do colt starting competitions, we do roping, we do trail competitions. The little Mustang that I got from the Mustang makeover, after he won that, we went and won the state championship in the competitive trail horse thing. And then, we've done, like I said, the roping. We qualified for the national finals in that.
You did? Wow.
Colt starting competitions, was champion of the Ultimate Horseman's Challenge, which we're going back next week to defend the championship against all the other champions.
Wow.
So it's a champion's return deal.
Where's that going to be?
That one is in Georgia, Blairsville, Georgia. So the North Georgia mountains. It's a great time. Great time to, enjoy the mountains and good horsemanship for 2 solid days. We all do clinics throughout the day, and the colt starting is in the middle of that. So it's enough for your ticket, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's great. Well, how much is that?
I'm not sure. I think it's like 25 or 15. I'm not sure exactly what price it is.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And who puts that on?
That'd be All Purpose Horsemanship, and they're out still, and that's Josh Peeble. So you can look him up on Facebook and find all the information you need.
Okay. Yeah, we need to have him on the show. I see his name everywhere. Yeah. All right. So then also you do the colt starting in Alabama. So tell us a little bit about that. It started last year, and then it's coming up at the end of October, right?
Yeah. No, that's a fun thing with the Alabama Horse Council puts it on. Great group of people to be a part of. Really proud to be a part of that. But the thing about the colt starting in Coleman is you're going to have 2 amazing days of not just colt starting. You're going to have entertainment. You're going to have clinic from the guys. You're going to have question answer time with the guys. So you can ask them anything you want. 4 of the greatest horsemen around are coming. But it's just going to be one of those things that you don't want to miss. I mean, absolutely don't want to miss. in an indoor facility. It's all air conditioned. So it's a mini horse fair is kind of what it is for 2 days, and come out and enjoy and get to know these guys pretty intimately. And you might find your next guy, you might find your next road
Yeah.
competitor. You might find your next clinician to come to your barn and give a clinic.
Yeah. And you have been a strong force behind organizing that, right?
Yeah, it's kind of been one of those ideas going across the country and doing these things. It's easy to organize that when you know what's going on. And now, the Horse Council is everybody's all in on it. And it's a lot of fun to see what's happening with it, because you have entertainment and education put together. It's not just one or the other.
And which horsemen are coming to compete?
Let's see, we have Stephen Graycheck, I know, Cliff Schatt. Trying to think. I'm drawing blanks now.
Okay. Well, we'll look it up online.
Harry Neal, and I can't remember the fourth one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but people can go to the Alabama Horse Council Facebook for information on that.
Facebook page. Definitely look that up and see everybody that's coming. I know Jessica McKinnon will be there, or Jessica Robinson, and she'll be doing demos, and I'll be doing demos on Sunday. Okay.
So are the demos all day on Sunday? How's that work?
Well, it'll be kind of fillers, so you never know what we're gonna do. There's been some things in my arena I've been doing that are a little bit different. You might see something cool. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. No hints on what it is?
No hints.
Does it involve fire or anything?
It might involve fire, a little Mustang, maybe riding the wrong way. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. We'll see. Some tricks there. Okay. All right. So what else did you want to share today?
Well, I'd like to go over the clinics that we do. That's how we get down the road is
right
through our horsemanship clinics.
Okay. So what happens at a clinic?
Well, we teach you to become the leader your horse deserves. That's one of our slogans. And coining that phrase, I mean, it can't be any more true. If you're not the leader your horse deserves, the horse is going to start looking for a different leader. Might be themselves. So if they're looking for that leadership, and you're not providing it, you're going to start to run into problems. So it might be something as, you ever worked for a bad boss?
Yeah.
I think, and that's kind of what some horses are going through, is they've worked for that bad boss so long that they start to resent going to work. So we teach you to become that good boss that's not micromanaging, that's not overbearing, that's not too timid to make a decision. We teach you to be that good boss. And we're going to make shirts that say alpha mare everywhere we go, because 90% of the participants are women.
Yeah.
So if you become that alpha mare, you can teach that horse things you never even thought were possible. So that's been my journey, is to come up with a program, how to teach people to be an effective leader, how to actually look at their horse and say, does he even enjoy me? Is he enjoying what we're doing? Go through that checklist. How can I make it better? Is this the right match for me? There's a million questions that go through our minds as horsemen. I know I've asked them, So we get you to look inside that mirror and say, what can I do different to help out my horse? And when that happens, there's amazing change. I mean, like Bayron was telling you about all these stories before. I've seen this happen thousands of times. It's so much fun. And that's what I've devoted my life to, is teaching people how to make that change. So, even if you think you don't have a problem with your horse, you can still get better. That's one of the things. I try to better my horsemanship all the time. I'll go to somebody better than me for at least a month, a year, every year, to try to better myself. So if I better myself, the best are trying to better their selves that I'm going to, you probably need to show up too, It's just and it's not, just strictly Western. I know you see a hat on my head. That's to keep the sun off my ears. That's a costume. Nobody really cares. So if you have a helmet and a dressage saddle, you can still learn something. If you're a trail rider on the weekend, you can still learn something. If you just want to go in the arena and just walk around, you can still learn something. So I encourage everybody to come and at least audit a clinic. It doesn't have to be my clinic, but anybody's. If you see one in your area, go check it out. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, definitely. So can you relate a story where you've seen a major change, where it really stuck out in your mind?
Yeah. Not too long ago in Virginia, there's a lady out we'll call her Miss S. We don't want to reveal names, but Miss S was having a problem where she wouldn't do the drill we were wanting to do. So we turned it into a game. And the drill was, go a few steps at a trot and then stop your horse. Go a few more steps, stop your horse. Go a different direction. So we played the cow work game, kind of like cutting. And we just went through that. And we went through that game, and I'm sitting there. She's just following my horse. We'd go a few steps. We'd stop. We'd go a few steps. We'd stop. And then pretty soon, her biggest problem was the horse running off. So that's why we had her doing this exercise. Every time she'd canter, the horse would run off. Pretty soon we break into a canter, and she doesn't even notice she's cantering. She's laughing, giggling. She's scared of it. So we take away the fear part and build the confidence. That's kind of what the clinics do for people, is we break down those walls. And when she was cantering, she looked down and she goes, oh my goodness, this is happening. And he's not running off because he knows you're going to stop him. So once we got her doing those exercises, it was game on. I mean, from then on, it was, let's do whatever we want to do. This is a blast. And it broke those chains for her. I mean, we see that so much. And we do it in a safe environment. And that's the part that really makes the biggest difference, is doing it in a safe environment, trying to get yourself out of your bubble. And you're coming there to be pushed, but you don't know how far it's going to push. There's some people that need to bring it down a notch and not be so wild. There's others that need to bring it up a notch. And we try to fit that bubble there for each rider.
Yeah. Well, definitely, you were talking about the horse market being full of women. I think 75% or more are. And a lot of people are older too. Of course, you got all levels, but there's a lot of older people. So do you run into fear a lot? And how do you counter that in someone who's maybe ridden in their youth and now they're just kind of afraid to get back on?
Yeah. Well, the thing about fear is we do run into it. That's one of the main things we run into is fear. But the thing about fear, you can break it down with knowledge. If you shine that light onto the fear, you start to see that, oh, that's just the refrigerator in the corner of the room, I remember when I was a little kid, I was scared to go in the basement because the hot water heater, that's the big scary thing down there. But if you turn on the light, it wasn't that scary. So if you just start shining that light with knowledge, you can actually see that there's nothing that's there to be afraid of. And once you get there, it's a whole different ballgame.
Now, I have seen you at some other places like that trail ride in Jasper, where you had your booth set up and you had a bunch of products there. So do you have specific Taylor McIntosh products, or what do you sell there?
Definitely. We have halters and lead ropes. We have flags that are our McIntosh equine flags. That way we can do proper groundwork. Then we move into the riding. We have DP saddles. We have, let's see, what else? The Hackamore is made by Mary Harroldson, one of the best braiders in the world. And
really?
So we go to her for our products. I'm not going to braid those things. Funny story, I went to Oregon to learn from Bill Black, who is also one of the best braiders in the world. He's the one that taught Mary. And I went out there for 3 days. I made it through, just a little bitty piece of the Hackamore. He's done with one in 1 hour. And, so I'm sitting there, well, I'm not going to braid them. I need to find a good braider.
Yeah, you got to practice.
She does everything from skinning the dead cow all
really?
the way to the finished product. So it's a piece of art that you're buying when you buy a Hackamore.
Yeah, definitely.
That's kind of what attracts me to it. It's like, man, everyone's individual. They all have a different feel to them. They all fit different horses. So that's kind of one of the fun things there. Another thing, we highly endorse Nutrina products, all their feed products, Zoetis. All those people keep us going down the road. Espana Silk is another one we carry. If you haven't tried their grooming products, it's amazing. Give me a call. We'll hook up on that. So they're all natural products. So you're not going to get any side effects from chemicals. They have a bug spray. How many times have you sprayed fly spray on your horse and think, man, this is choking me? Well, it's an all natural bug spray. You're not going to get, side effects from that. They have shampoo, conditioner, detangler, the bug spray, whitening shampoo, even a waterless shampoo, which is one of my favorites when you're standing back about to go in for a demo. Your horse rolled in the stall, and they get the marks on it. Yeah, thank goodness.
Been there, done that.
We've used that on countless occasions. So you can give us a call on any of those products.
Okay, so those are your sponsors.
Yeah,
Thank
those
you.
are our sponsors and what we carry. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good. All right. So, what do people need to do to get in touch with you and, set something up, either lesson or clinic or whatever?
Yeah, you can go to McIntoshequine.com and look at our schedule to see where we're going to be if we're close to your area, or if you want to make a trip of it. I've seen people that, go and camp for the clinics, and they really enjoy that, make a weekend of it, and just a girl's getaway, You can go to McIntosh Equine. You can give me a call at 334-663-0179, or you can email, or even Facebook. The email is tmcintosh79@gmail, and the Facebook is Taylor McIntosh. It's the guy with the horses on the picture.
Yeah. Now, you used to have a McIntosh Equine on Facebook. Is that still there? Because I couldn't find that today.
No, the business page is not there right now.
Okay.
We ended up getting hacked last year. Had to rebuild everything. It's
wow.
fun. So we've started a whole new page. So the old Taylor McIntosh is not even there anymore. So when you find Taylor McIntosh, you'll know the right one.
Okay. Okay, good. And do you have a last message that you want to share with horse people, just in general, something enduring that they could remember about Taylor?
Not about Taylor, but just go out and ride. Go learn from people better than you. When you can do that, it really opens up the doors for you. With me, I didn't start in this game since I was a little kid. I started when I was around 20 years old. And I went to the best of the best and learned from them so I don't have the bad habits and keep going back to those people. So if you can go learn from someone better than you, you're going to get better and you're going to enjoy your ride a lot more.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Let's see. Have we talked about everything that you want to talk about?
I believe so.
Okay. All right. All right. Bayron, you got any final comments you want to make?
He's shaking his head no.
No. Okay. All right. Well, we appreciate y'all joining us today on American Horse Talk Live, and hopefully you'll get lots of people at your clinic and people learning about horses through Taylor McIntosh Horsemanship. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right. And for the viewers and the replay viewers, thank you for watching. You can go and join the American Horse Talk page for updates and follow us. And you can join a conversation on the American Horse Talk group. And AmericanHorseTalk.com, I believe, is soft launched today. So you can go check out what we have over there. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.